Welcome to the road to 1 million US dollars, and let's get right into the Bitcoin chart for today, starting on the 3-day time frame and then moving on to lower and lower time frames. As always, nothing in this video is my personal opinion. I am only sharing the unbiased technical analysis and nothing more. As you can see, right here we have a bullish divergence, which is whenever you have lower lows in the Bitcoin price and higher lows in the RSI momentum indicator. Typically, this points towards us getting a break from all of the bearish price action we saw before that, and this usually plays out either in the form of some choppy sideways price action or potentially even some bullish momentum. Now, the point of invalidation for this bullish divergence is if we get candle closes below 86,000 on the 3-day time frame. But overall, for now, I think we have most of this bearish price action behind us, unless once again we close below 86k. However, until then, I'm actually neutral on the Bitcoin price, even open to us getting some bullish relief coming sometime soon. Now, to expand on that, if we actually take a look at the 1-day time frame, right here you can see that horizontal range that we are currently in, that sideways range. As far as I'm concerned, any price action in between those two levels is just Bitcoin chopping sideways and basically just neutral momentum on the higher time frames. Now, you can also see that on the 1-day time frame, the market structure is technically still bearish, even while we are in this consolidation at the moment, this sideways range. If we are purely looking at the market structure, this is actually still just a bearish structure until we get candle closes above 107.5k. But of course, we can still take advantage of smaller moves in the market, which I do believe is the way to go at the moment because there is so little volatility. So it makes sense to be trading the lower time frames instead of trying to look for some kind of massive move on the higher time frames. Interestingly though, if we take a look at the 12-hour time frame in combination with this Bollinger Bands indicator, here you can see that the Bollinger Bands are squeezing the Bitcoin price, which typically happens right before we get a massive move coming in the market. Keep in mind that we are looking at the 12-hour time frame here, so it can definitely take a couple more days before we seriously start seeing some massive volatility coming. But if we just continue to trade sideways here, the Bollinger Bands are just going to squeeze the price even further, and the more these Bollinger Bands are squeezing the price, the more volatile the next move is going to be. So that is absolutely something that I'm keeping an eye on over the coming days. However, if we actually zoom in even further to the short term now, so on this 4-hour time frame, here you can see that we are also in a horizontal range. However, this is a tighter range than the one that I showed you earlier on the daily time frame. This one actually has support to the downside from 87 all the way down to 86.5k and has resistance to the upside from about 89.8k all the way up to 90.2k. So for now, in the short term, we actually have the exact same story. We're basically just chopping sideways, and before we can get any kind of massive volatility coming, we need to see a break either above or below, and trading inside a range like this can actually be very profitable. For example, if we go back to this daily time frame, back in 2024, we were in this descending channel here for many months, and as you guys know who followed me during this time, we were trading this up and down like crazy, taking advantage of these levels of support to the downside and these levels of resistance to the upside, right? Now, moving on to the Bitcoin ETF flow tables, yesterday we saw a massive outflow of about $350 million in a single day of trading, which completely canceled out this big inflow that we saw on the 30th of December. So overall, you can see that these Bitcoin ETFs are still having a downwards pressuring effect on the Bitcoin price at the moment. Next, moving on to the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. First of all, on the 3-day time frame, right now we have massive liquidity on both sides, which is usually the case when you are trading inside a horizontal range like this. So the first big pocket of liquidity is sitting at 88.7k, and this goes all the way up to 89.9k. However, there is also downside liquidity in the short term here to be aware of. For example, at 87.2k, all the way down to 86.3k. The reason I'm showing you all of these pockets of liquidity is because typically the Bitcoin price gets attracted to where there is the most liquidity in this chart. So this is why if you are trading Bitcoin, it is useful to know where the liquidity actually lies in the chart. And you can see the same thing on the 1-month time frame at the exact same levels, liquidity to the upside and to the downside here. Lastly, in terms of the liquidity on the 1-year time frame, here you have those same areas that I just showed showed you once again, but there is also massive liquidity to the upside as well. Overall, right now, while we are trading inside this horizontal range on the daily time frame, I'm actually neutral on the Bitcoin price. I'm not really bullish or bearish. However, if we see a break above or below the support or the resistance, that is the time where I will have a stronger opinion on the market direction. There is a nuance though, like for example, if we break to the upside here, we would still be in a bearish structure, right? So I would still be bearish biased on the daily time frame while we are seeing that bullish momentum. So likely at the time you will see me be bullish on the lower time frames while still maintaining this bearish biased posture on the daily time frame, because that is what the market structure is pointing towards. So like I said, we can still take advantage of short-term moves in the market while following the technical analysis on the higher time frames as well. So either way, this has been today's market update. Don't forget to check out the links in the video description here, guys. I have the link to a bunch of crypto exchanges here that I personally trade on as well. And if you create your account with the link in the video description, then you can actually claim massive bonuses as well as get big trading fee discounts. So I highly recommend you guys go check it out. But regardless, if you do end up doing that or not, thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next one.